Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody beat me. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me.
Teofimo Lopez, 11-0, 9 KOs. The best to do it right now in the game is to take over. Shout out to BNboxingNews.
Hey, girls, continue. I'll be a welterweight champion of the world. Everybody go follow BNboxingNews.
Greetings. It's official, man. Devin Haney is done at 135. Man, it was almost like common sense, but I guess he had to actually do it, you know. Devin Haney has finally decided to relinquish, get rid of the IBF, WBA, what's the other one? What's the other motherfucker? I can't even think. I went blank for a second. He finally decided to get rid of all the other belts, man, and just officially be at 140, man. Officially be at 140. So now, all the belts at 135. All that talk about Devin and Shakur, that shit's over with. Shakur already said he's going to be at 135 for a while. And all of the belts are there at 135 for him to clear it up. For him to, for all of those guys to fight for all of the marbles. In the WBO. So WBO, WBA, and IBF. The WBC been took their belts from him. They've been stripped him. So all four of those belts are out there to be fought for. Shakur got the WBC belt already, so the IBF, WBO, and WBA is out there to be fought for. So, I mean, Shakur, Frank Martin, Keyshawn, anybody else out there at 135, they can battle for those belts. So, Tank says he doesn't care about belts, but like I said, they're out there for whomever. So all of that shit about Shakur and Devin, we can stop that. Shakur and anybody at 135, we can stop that. Anybody want to fight Devin Haney, they got to come up to 140. It's official, bro. He's too big. Pause. For the 135 division, the lightweight division. He already said it. It's hard for him to make. He's already complaining. Not really complaining, but he's already saying it's hard for him, to make 140. So we're going to have to see what happens on December 9th. And he's a growing boy, man. He's going up, bro. Before you know it, in another year, that boy's probably going to be at 147. So we're going to have to see what he does at 140. And then and see where he goes at from there. But I think his fight on December 9th is going to say a lot. We will know a lot then. We'll know exactly what's going on. Because then we'll know, can he actually handle the 140 division? Did he all of a sudden get some power at 140? Because once someone drains himself at a weight, sometimes that affects the power. Devin Haney, a hell of a boxer, very skillful. We all know that, right? He's very skillful. So when it comes to boxing, him and Regis Prograis will be fighting on December 9th. Regis Prograis, a hell of a boxer, very powerful. Regis only lost one fight to Josh Taylor, and that happened during the World Super Series. And like I said, Regis done a lot of heavy lifting in the World Super Series. I remember back then, everybody wanted to see Regis fight. What that boy's name is, I had his name in my mind. I can't even think of his name. But at the end of the day, that cat didn't even get in the World Super Series. So Josh Taylor and Regis cleared their sides, and they met in the final, and they fought Ramirez. It was Jose Ramirez, but Ramirez didn't want to join the World Super Series. But Josh Taylor and Regis ended up meeting in the final, and Josh Taylor edged it. Once he edged it, he was the champion. So, like I said, man, it was awesome, man. Haney said he moving to 147. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, man. But I think they're gonna feel their way out at 140. Um, he's big as hell, bro. I don't know what the hell he's doing. 140, bro. I don't. You got to feel himself at 140. I know he's talking that 147 shit, but he got to see what he could do at 140 first. He don't want to go too high in weight, bro. He's gonna meet his maker because them boys at 140. Because you got to get acclimated to the weight class. You just can't go from 135 to 147. I know he's talking that shit, but he has to get acclimated at 140. Let's say he has several fights at 140, then go to 147. I don't see him going from one with this fight, then 147. If he does, he's trying to put an end to his own career. You know, so it's just like I said, weight classes for a reason. We've seen those who've tried it before, and Dante Hall, boxing talk, that shit just didn't work out. We all know that shit. So I'm gonna have to see what he does, man. But I'm glad that he finally let the belts go. Because all this Devin Haney, Shakur talk, I mean, most of us knew that shit wasn't gonna happen anyway. But just for him to still have those belts, have those stakes, you know, that was just like, dude, let that shit go if you're not gonna fight there. And that's exactly what I'm saying, Dante Hall boxing talk. Boots in is something different. Exactly. You know, they got those killers out there at 147. No. I don't wish this on Devin right now. Let Devin stay at campaign at 140. There's Matias out there. They got some dude 140 got that work also now. Don't get it twisted. Even that guy Hergeshaw who just lost, he ain't no motherfucking punk. Nah, Devin needs to fight him. Still got Teofimo Lopez. Still got Ryan Garcia. Still got Montana Love. I don't even know if a good name on your resume will be Adrian Broner, even though he's not committed and dedicated. But it's good to have his name on your resume. They still like Gary Russell, Antoine Russell. There's a lot of names, a lot of competition at 140. So I would like to see him fight one of those nice names at 140. Clean that stuff up a little bit at 140. Rolly Romero, 140. You know, clean some of that stuff up at 140. Then I would say, you know what, Dante, maybe you can then look at 147. But you got to go through some of these guys at 140 first before you even attempt to go to 147. You go to 147, it's not going to be good for you. You know, I don't wish nothing bad on the young man. I salute the young man and his father for everything those two have done. But thus far, I mean, he was a unified, you know, he was an undisputed, unified. No, he never was unified, but he was an undisputed champion. You know, he had that one belt, the WBC super belt, and then he became the undisputed by whipping George Kambosos' ass not once but twice, and then came back and defended his titles versus Lomachenko. So you can't take shit from him. Everybody said they want to see him fight Lomo. He fought Lomo, so he's done. He's done what everybody wanted him to do. Now that Shakur shit, we know that shit ain't gonna happen no time soon unless Shakur goes up. Shakur said he has a lot of time at 135, so he won't be going up anytime soon. These two guys won't probably ever meet in boxing again. Unless Shakur just say, you know what, hell with it, I'm coming where he's at. May it be 140, maybe 147. You know, I can see Tank and Devin probably meeting up soon. Especially that Tank has fought at 140 before when he fought Mario Barrios. But even that's another name at 147, Mario Barrios. Shit, you know, I don't think it's a good idea for Devin. I don't hope and wish that for him. Like I said, I support the kid, but at the end of the day, you got weight classes for a reason, you know. One step at a time. Let's see what you could do at 140. Once we kind of clear up 140 and dibble and dabble, then we'll see, and then we can move up. But it's official, man. He's officially a 140-pounder. He's giving up all his belts, relinquishing them, let him go out there. So now in the 135 division, they got the WBO, WBA, IBF that's out there just running in the streets, man. So there should be a lot of fights at lightweight happening right now. There should be a lot of call-outs. With those 3 belts out there, bro, that's 3, and plus Shakur's belt. I'm going to tell you something what's going to happen. Those guys are not going to try to fight Shakur right now. They're going to try to get those belts and then meet Shakur at the top. That'll be the smart thing. Dante Hall Boxing Talk said if Shakur and Haney fight, it will be in the 30s and at 147, 154. Yeah, it's not going to be in the 30s. I can tell you that now. It's going to have to be somewhere in the 140, 147, some kind of catch weight at 140, in the 140 somewhere. I don't see Shakur even going to 154. Hell to the no. So it's going to be somewhere in the 140, some type of catch weight type of shit. Maybe 143, some type of catch weight type of deal. But I don't see it being nowhere in the 30s. Devin can't do it, bro. If Devin attempts to try to make 135, bro, or anywhere in the 130s, that's when you ask for kidney failure. You asking for shit to happen. He's too big. Pause. For his frame wise, and just he's a growing boy and muscle. If you have seen him lately, I don't know why he put up all his muscles, but I think that all that shit with everybody calling him pillow fisted, I think all that stuff has probably gotten to him, to where all of a sudden he's trying to gain mass, to gain power, to try to see can he knock someone out. His last knockout, I think, was like in 2016 or something like that. So I think he's trying to gain mass so he could do something. So we're going to have to wait and see, man. I don't know if that helps out, man. It's the art of punching. You got to know how to punch. I think Dante Hall Boxers, I think they will both be over 30 years old. Okay. Oh, yeah, hell yeah, bro. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I thought you were talking about 100 in the 130s, like 139, 138 for his pounds. But yeah. I agree with you. If they fight, they're going to fight. Probably after one of them take a loss. In this sport of boxing, man, nobody wants to lose their oath. So they're going to do everything in their power to protect that oath. Once they lose it, then they'll take chances. But as far as taking chances before you lose, that shit just doesn't happen in the sport of boxing today. No chances. They're going to try to protect that shit by all costs. And I'm just glad I don't have to be a part of or just listen to these cats talk about Devin Haney. Devin Haney should be removed from everybody's conversation in the 135 weight division, please. At this point in time, we're talking about Devin Haney, and we're associating him with anyone that's associated in the 135-pound division. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your breath. You're just talking to just be talking. This guy is 140. If Tank or Shakur or anyone, Keyshawn, Lomo, anybody who wants to meet Devin Haney has to be at 140 or better. That conversation needs to cease. It's like I'm tired of hearing that conversation. I'm glad that it's officially been done. Yes, those conversations was relevant because he still had those belts. I agree. But now that he has relinquished those belts, those conversations should cease and desist immediately. He's officially 140, and if you want to see him, come your ass up to 140, and then in the future, 147. He's a growing young man, and as I said, he ain't coming back down. He ain't coming back down for nobody. But I definitely think that is a great move for him. He couldn't make that weight, bro. So there's no sense for him to even waste his time and putting his body through that brutality. And he had to just get it through his mind mentally, bro. Look, I can't make 135. I gotta let these belts go. I'm no longer undisputed, but I'm getting ready to fight Regis Rougarou Prograis, one of the hardest fights of my life. Because Regis Prograis is coming. Regis Prograis is gonna try to break Devin's will. He's gonna be coming straight forward at Devin, bro, and landing some devastating fucking shots that Devin will attempt to evade. But I hope Devin don't try to sit there and try to trade with him or anything like that. I know that's not Devin's style. But again, I also think that Devin's gaining all his weight and all his mass because he wants to prove that he's a knockout artist. That's just my opinion. And I think that it's fair to say that I can have an opinion of my own. But again, Regis Prograis just needs to rough him up a little bit, make this a dirty fight. And when I say dirty, I mean don't do anything illegal, but you basically want to cut off the ring, and just and attack, bro. Don't give him the whole fucking ring. If you give Devin Haney the whole ring to box, you can forget it. He gonna stick and move. He gonna do what he do, bro. He's a hellified boxer, bro. Y'all know he come out of the Mayweather gym. He's been with the one of the best trainers of all time, Floyd Mayweather Sr. And he's even got help from Floyd. So the boy has been, and then he's not one of those guys that's only been trained by one trainer. Zab Judah's dad trained him. I'm sure Zab done showed him some shit. So his dad, of course, his dad give him the game. So a lot of people done touch this young man. Pause. A lot of people done touch this young man and showed him certain skills and attributes. Just recently, I saw he was with Freddie Roach. So he's been around, man, and he's done his thing. So that's why when you see him, he's such a superb boxer, and he basically displays the art of to hit and not get hit. But like I said, Regis got a big challenge ahead of him. When it comes to this particular fight, everybody knows I've always said I'm a little biased. I love both fighters, man. I love both fighters, but I'm from New Orleans. And, you seem to always support the guy from your hometown. So I lean towards Regis because I love Regis, because he's from the hometown and I respect him as a man. Because Regis is one of those dudes, no matter what he's doing, he'll stop and he'll fuck with you. And people like that, I fucks with him, you heard me? And Devin the same way. Devin cool too, bro. He's cool too. I just don't fuck with these people that act like these celebrities and shit like that. Cause I'm a man. I put a belt and pull up my pants just like you. So, ain't no fandorism going on over here. So I see you. I'm gonna handle you like I handle any nigga on the streets, same way. And that's the deal between I like about Regis. Regis, he treats you like you're normal, like you're a normal nigga. What's that? You know what I'm saying? That's that New Orleans mentality, though. So, but it's all good though, bro. And I say this here. December 9th, which is next week, it's gonna be a hell of a rumble in the jungle. But we got 2 weekends of boxing coming, man. We got, like I said, Ryan Garcia this week and Devin Haney next week. And for all we know, they may be setting up a showdown. Because sometimes when you see two fighters, right, from the same weight class fight back to back, they may be trying to set up a showdown between Ryan Garcia and a Devin Haney at 140. We don't know. Will that be a great fight? I think that shit will be a great fight. Especially depends on how both fighters win. If Regis win in a big way, and if Ryan Garcia win in a big way, you never know. They may try to compare and put those two fighters together. And then I think that shit will be a hell of a showdown between Regis Prograis and Ryan Garcia. But we'll have to wait and see what they do with that, though. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. But I think that shit'll be a hell of a match makeup right there. Regis versus freaking Ryan Garcia. Because Ryan Garcia, man, listen, he still got a lot to show us. Especially now that he's with Derrick James. I definitely want to see him. I hadn't seen much sparring or any leaked footages out there of him training, so I don't know if he still has those old bad habits. I'm going to know in the first round this weekend if he's still the same old boxer, if he's still the same old guy who leaves his head on the line. I'm going to know very early because I know one thing. It's going to take a couple of fights for him to still to get in the mode of a Derrick James. I know it's going to take a couple of fights. It's not going to just happen overnight. But you'll know, though. You'll know. Especially if he started taking his craft seriously. I know in the past he recently said that he had been taking his craft seriously. And if he's over there with Derrick James and he's trained like he said he should be training, I think that he'll have a lot of that shit. You'll start seeing the adjustments. But back at the topic of hand of Devin Haney, man, at 140, bro. I know earlier Dante Hall Boxing said that Devin C's moving to 147. Devin Haney better take his time. Take your time at 140. Let's see what you got over there. First, you got to get over the hill. You got to get over that hill of a Regis Prograis. You can't say you're moving to 147 if you can't defeat Regis Prograis. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Make sure you hit the like button for me. So you got to get over that hill first. What's going on with you, Miss Just Do? You see your boy Devin Haney officially let go all of those belts, Miss Just Do. She let all those belts go. So now your boy Keyshawn can fight for one of those belts. The WBA, WBO, IBF is out there freely in the 135 lightweight division. So they out for grabs, man. All those guys got to fight for those belts. And once those guys fight for those belts, they could beat Shakur at the top. I wouldn't tell anybody right to fight Shakur right now. I wouldn't waste my time. I'll try to grab one of those belts. Once you grab one of those belts, they try to become unified. And then you fight the top guy. You know, I'm sure Tank will grab a couple of those belts because I'm sure Tank is probably mandatory for several of those belts. So I can't wait to see what happens, man. I can't wait to see what happens. I think it's good. I think it's a great thing, though, bro. Like even I'll be honest, man. Not trying to go off topic a little bit, but I just want to see Terrence Crawford let go of the belts at welterweight at 147. Let them bitches go, man. Let them go, and let Boots and all the rest of those dudes fight for him, bro. You know, let that shit go. Okay. Just Do. Hey, Mrs. Just Do loves Keyshawn, man. Dante Hall Boxing said Keyshawn, my little homeboy from VA, they trying to railroad my homie. Nah, bro. He has a lot to still learn. He has to take the sport more seriously. I think I said this before on one of my other lives. When you an athlete, I know they used to do back in the day, drinking, smoking, partying, the shit that we do. We not athletes. I'm not an athlete. You can't do it. I know it sound kind of, damn dog, you can do it. No, you an athlete. Take your sport more seriously. Make your money. Get the bag. Once Keyshawn get the bag and proves himself, after then and only then he can go out there and mess up. That's what he wants to do. I want to see a young man make it. Man, I salute all young black men that's doing the right thing out there. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, take your sport more seriously, bro. Go out there and get it. I want to see the fights. I want to see all the fights. I want him and Frank Martin to fight. That's the fight I want to see, Frank Martin and Keyshawn. I don't even want to see Frank Martin and Shakur. I want one of those two. I want those two to fight for a belt. One of those vacant belts. And, you know, whoever else. I want there to be 4 separate champions in the lightweight division. And then all their asses junior lightweight division. And then all of them fight for that bitch. That's what I want to see. Because I want to see some fights, bro. By any means necessary, I want to see some fights. You know, so Devin Haney, let them all go. Thank you. I want for Terrence Crawford to let all those belts go at welterweight so we can have some fights. So, because what's happening is this, and I say this, I know I got to get off here in the next 5 minutes because my homie's getting on. My homie's about to get on. So, let me say this here. When these guys got the belts and they done moved up, but they're still holding the belts, they're locking up the division. Let's not be greedy and lock up the divisions. Let these belts go so that everybody can get theirs. That shit ain't cool. That's selfish. And I'm glad Devin Haney has let him go. He's finally moved up. He's ready to show the world greatness on December the 9th. Although, like I said again, I can't take nothing away from him. Although I'm a Haney fan. I'm a Regis fan, so I'm torn. I said it again. I want it on record. I don't know which way to go on this particular fight. So I'm gonna be one of these dudes that ain't gonna talk that much shit. That ain't trying to say much because I like both fighters and I want both fighters to win. You know, but at the end of the day, somebody has got to lose. Somebody has got to win. But at the end of the day, like the topic at hand is, Devin Haney is officially a junior welterweight. He has relinquished all his belts. So now and only now, we have Shakur Stevenson is the WBC title holder at 135. The WBA, WBO, IBF is out there freely. If you buy it, go get you one. Now we're going to see what Frank Martin, Keyshawn, and the rest of the gang is all about. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Dante Hall Boxer said, I like Regis better than Haney. Better. Haney daddy just lied too much for me. Man, Devin a nice kid though. Well, what his daddy's doing is called promoting, bro. His daddy, when it comes to promoting, bro, as long as you got my name in your mouth, I'm doing a great job. And his daddy is taking it in the direction that Floyd Mayweather took it. Floyd Mayweather had the whole world hating him at one point, and everybody was tuning him just to see him lose. Bill Haney's taking that same direction because he wants y'all to tune in just to see his son lose. That's what he did. He wants you to tune in just to see his son lose. At the end of the day, you know, we just gotta still support him, though, bro. He's just doing what a dad does, man. And if you think about it, those promoters, you know, they're not promoting nobody anyway. So why waste your time and not promote your son if you could do it? I mean, this man go on any platform. This dude pops up on any platform and he talk his shit. And when he gets on your platform, you know what happened to your numbers and your subscribers and your likes and all your shit go through the roof. Your shit go viral. So at that point in time, bro, a dude like that, I can't do nothing but support him and respect him. Dante Boxing Hall say, but don't dirty up other fighters' names, though. Tank and Shakur not ducking that man. Nah, ain't nobody ducking, bro. Ain't nobody ducking. But you know what he's doing, though, bro. He's talking that shit to aggravate and to get y'all in the manner that he get y'all. You know, ain't nobody. Tank ain't ducking nobody, but Tank is the creme de la creme of the 135-pound division, and he can be at the 140 if he decides to. But it is what it is, man. We all out here for the same thing, and like I said, bro, we gonna see on December the 9th. All we gotta do is tune in, just like Bill Haney wants you to, regardless of how you do it. You know. Regardless of how you do it, you buy the fight, you attend the fight, you stream the fight, whatever. Numbers are numbers, but at the end of the day, support. I'm a support, man. I'm a support him. If you can, you do it too. But at the end of the day, it's going down. Regis Prograis versus Devin Haney. I can't wait. What's going on with you, Just Do? You see them belts are gone, bro. Who gonna get them belts at 135, brother? Who gonna get them belts, bro? Who gonna get them belts, man? Them belts are free. They're a free bird out there, bro. Them belts are out there, bro. And I think they're for grabs. Shakur already got the WBC. I think Tank gonna grab a couple of them. Maybe your boy Keyshawn might get one, or Frank Martin might get one. And then whoever get one, they fight to be unified and fight to be undisputed. That's all I want to see, baby. That's all I want to see. You excited? I know you're going to cook on that motherfucker later on, boy. I know you're going to cook on it later on. It's going to be exciting, bro. I can't wait to see it, bro. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, bro. Definitely, I'm gonna tune in, dog. I definitely will tune in because I want to hear. I want to hear your side of the shit, though. Because at the end of the day, now that Devin Haney versus the core conversation should be over. That shit should be over. Just to say, let's go. Right. You know it. Yeah. So I think now that conversation should be over. I think now we need to be just focusing who's gonna fight at the lightweight division, the junior lightweight division, and for all the marbles out there. They got one champ right now. Personally, I would personally evade fucking Shakur. Get me a belt. Make myself valuable and then go in and then do what I gotta do. But I'm about to get on hardcore, man. Check them out. I want hardcore to get mad at me. See, I'm invading his space. But at the end of the day, man, thank y'all for checking in. Make sure you hit the like button on y'all way out. I definitely do appreciate you. Devin Haney officially 140 pounds. Officially. I think that's what Loma doing. Oh! So you think Loma gonna stay at 135 to clean it up? Yeah, I forgot all about the boy at 135. I forgot all about Loma. Yeah, they still got Loma down there at 135. That's why he said he wasn't gonna fight. He was gonna wait until January. You see how this shit, and guess what? They're gonna put him at number one. No number one challenger for those damn belts. Boy, I see it, boy. That's so fun. Oh, look at this fucking shit. Just do this. Yeah, he fight Ken Bozes for the IBF. Look how he set this shit up, bro. This shit ugly and dirty, bro. This shit ugly and dirty, bro. Man, I don't even care to see this shit, because you already know the ending of it. I told you already, bro. When it comes to boxing, when you know the ending of a fight, you know the ending results before you even watch it, it doesn't make you want to watch it. Yes, as a boxing fanatic, as a supporter of boxing, we're going to watch this shit. We're going to watch it anyway. But damn, I knew it for a while too. Yeah, I think we all knew that he had to let those belts go. We knew they were going to either strip him or he's going to let him go, because he cannot make the weight. He's struggling at 140. He's struggling to make 140, so we know he had to let him go. So we're going to have to wait and see, bro. I can't wait to see. Let him do his thing, though. But let me get on over to hardcore, man. Thank you for checking in. Make sure y'all hit the like button on y'all way out. Definitely do appreciate y'all always. Y'all know that already, man. Y'all know how I do. With that being said, I'm going to see y'all at hardcore. And I'm out. Peace.